What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV. It's flight number 123 airborne. Welcome on board. Today is the 6th, June 30th, 2021, and we have a lot of things that we're gonna talk about today. No doubt about that. We have Erling Haaland in the news, also Fikayo, Tomori, and Willy Caballero also in the news. And also disaster at France camp. Lots of news coming up right after the exit of France in the Euro 2020 competition. And also we have Boubacar Kamari and also Chouameni or whatever his name is. Also in the news, we're going to talk about those guys first. But you know what? It is always good to be here chatting with the fans, letting the fans know what we're doing here. It's all about the transfer news. The Euro is there. The Euro news, the transfer news, lots of news everywhere. But I want to say that everything right now, I don't want to dwell so much on the transfer news because of the Euros, so the transfer news have kind of slowed down a little bit. But I know with time we're gonna get the right news. But there's still certain news out there that I would like my viewers, people to know about. Those news. They're very important. And then without doubt, we have to bring those news out. But before I start with any other transfer news, the Haaland news or anything, I'm gonna start with something that I call what you don't know. What it is that you don't know. What do you know? It's something about the Euros that is going on now. Like I always come over here and bring you guys an update of the Euros. And today's update, it's all about the Italian national team. You all know how wonderful the Italian national team have been. They've been incredible. They've been outstanding. And the Italian national team is the only team that have used 25 players in the entire competition. They've used 25 players in the entire competition, which include an assistant goalkeeper. They have 3 goalkeepers. They've used the second one. The only one that hasn't got opportunity is the 3rd goalkeeper. So it's very amazing. That tells you they have in-depth. They have lots of players that can come in from the bench and change the course of the game. So that is why the Italian national team, the Azzurris, they call them, the Azzurris are playing so well. You'll be surprised how good the Azzurris are playing very well. It's because of what they have in place. They have a structure from defense to midfield to attack. The Italian team had it all. And then also I want to wrap up and kind of like move on very quickly and then move on to the Netherlands. I also have a news about the Netherlands team. And this news was supposed to be given out to you guys. That was about 2 days ago. But the past 2 days I have been sick with colds. I hardly breathe. I couldn't even breathe very well. But yeah. Today we're here. I'm bringing all the little tidbits about the Italian national team, the Euros, tidbits about the Euros update. I just said something about the Italian national team, and like I said, they are the only team that have used 25 players in this competition, which include an assistant goalkeeper. They've used a goalie in the competition also, so that shows you the strength of the Italian national team. Every player in the team have had opportunity to play. The 3rd goalkeeper is the only one who hasn't played, hasn't taken any part at all. And also we're going to move on to the Netherlands. The Netherlands team, they've suffered lots of red cards since they've been in the competition. And then all the red cards that they've had in the competition was always against the Czech. Anytime they play against the Czech Republic, they have a red card. Anytime they play against the Czech, there's always a red card. It's always coming from the Czech Republic. Netherlands having a red card. Netherlands have their first red card in 1976. It was a Czech. They had a red card in the same 1976, the same game. They had 2 red cards. 2004, they played against the Czech Republic. They had another red card. 2020, it was Matthias de Ligt. De Ligt also had a red card against Czech Republic. So I don't know what is wrong with the Dutch national team playing the Czech Republic and always getting themselves sent off. And also, this is the first time that the Portuguese have been eliminated in the quarterfinals of the Euros competition. In 1984, they went to the semifinals. 1996, they were able to move on to the quarterfinals. 2000, they move on to the semifinals. 2004, they were able to move on to the finals but did not win it. 2008, they made it to the quarterfinals. 2012, they made it to the semifinals. And in 2016, they were winners of the competition. But this time, they've been eliminated. So, like I said, the first time they've been eliminated in the round of 16. The lowest they've been was the quarterfinals. But this time, the round of 16, they've been eliminated. That shows you what is also going on. This all history, and then something we can all put in the back of our head as a little bit of history that we can carry along as we talk football all the time. And then also I want to move on to the Fikayo Tomori. No, I'll move on to the Mbappe, the disaster in the France national team. And this is it. This is what happened. And I'll show you a picture of, if you guys don't know the lady called Veronica Rabion. If you guys don't know Veronica Rabion, she's the mother of Rabion. The Rabion, the Juve, the ex-Paris Saint-Germain player that moved to Juventus. That is his mother. The son is Rabion that played for Juve. And then the mother is Veronica Rabion. She is the one on top of all this fight. And I'll show you image footage in the face. The woman, Veronica, if you see her face, you don't want to get into argument with this lady. Because she is ready to fight. She is ever ready. If you don't know Veronica Rabion, here she goes. That is Veronica Rabion over there in the picture. Do you see how she's moody? She's ever ready to fight. If you mess with Veronica Rabion, you are a dead man. That's her. That's Veronica Rabion in the picture. Look at that. And the picture in the middle is a scene, that picture right there. That's a scene from her fighting other parent. And I'll give you what it reads over here. I'm going to read this. And it reads, the image of the authentication between Veronica Rabion and Wilfred Mbappe. That is Mbappe's mother. This is the fight. That is the whole scene. And I'm going to read what it says over here. The end of the France-Switzerland match on Monday evening at Euro 2021 was marked by an authentication between Erling Rabion's mother and Kylian Mbappe's family. An argument that can be observed briefly in a sequence broadcast. So it was being broadcast by TF1. And this all bullshit is all about the misses that Kylian Mbappe had in the competition. And in that game, Mbappe was just wasteful against the Swiss. He was just wasteful. I didn't see what he was really doing at all. So, after the end of the game, and also this is what happened that also results into the equalizer from the Swiss. It was Pogba. Paul Pogba was holding the ball in the midfield, and then he lost the ball to the Swiss. So that goal, the equalizer that came from the Swiss, was the fault of Pogba in the midfield. So I don't know what all happened. Veronica Rabion was so mad that one of these players that could score a goal so they could equalize and move on to the quarterfinals was just wasteful, which was Kylian Mbappe, and she was yelling and shouting at the Mbappe family. So there's a whole lot of disaster over there in the French camp. But up to now, we don't really know who is really gonna be in charge. It's Didier Deschamps going to continue and be part of the. Or is he still gonna be the French coach, or are they gonna sack him and bring somebody else in? I don't think sacking Didier Deschamps will be the best thing for the French national team. They just have to rejuvenate themselves and reorganize themselves again and come back again. It happens. If you guys remember when when the French won the France '98, if you guys remember, in the next World Cup, what happened? They were being surprised in their first game against the Senegalese. So after you become dominant for a while, you win the European Cup, you win the World Cup, you win that and be so dominant in Europe and in the world, it gets to a time complacency sets in. And as the complacency sets in, and Pogba is one of the players. I'm not trying to single out a single player, but when you watch the game, you could tell that certain players did not really live up to expectation in that game. Look at the goal that Pogba scored. He scored he scored a beautiful goal, but look at the celebration alone. You could do that celebration after you've won the whole entire game. I agree with you. But he did not win the game, but look at the amount of celebration that he was celebrating. That was way, way too much for me. That was way, way too much until he lost that ball to the Swiss, and then the Swiss got the equalizer. That took them to the extra time and be able to play the penalty shootout. And look at Mbappe again. Mbappe, he had almost 1-1. He went on the side net. Penalty, he couldn't score. And I don't blame him for losing the penalty or missing the penalty. Everybody can miss a penalty shootout. Even the world best players that we all know. Roberto Baggio, US 94, against Brazil finals. David Beckham. Our own Jorginho, he's a good penalty taker. He missed a couple of penalties. Lionel Messi. Messi can take penalty. He's missed lots of penalty. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's everywhere. The best players misses lots of penalty. Bruno Fernandes. He also missed lots of penalties. So who else can? But I'm talking about the main game, the 90 minutes. What Mbappe could have done right. A player of his caliber, a player who is being tagged as the replacement of Cristiano Ronaldo, and then Messi when those guys fade away. In the big game like this, you expect Mbappe to stand up and be a leader. Would I say that rule is too big for him to handle? That tax is too big for Mbappe to handle? It could be. It could be, and who knows? So I have a problem with the way Edouin Rabiot's mom was really, really angry and yelling at the Mbappe family. So that could be her frustration and anger. That's why she took that frustration into Mbappe's family, because Mbappe was wasting all the chances on the pitch. If you guys are just joining me, I'm gonna give you a picture of him again, of Veronica Rabion, in the scene and when that happened. If you haven't seen Veronica Rabion's face, that's the woman right there. That's her. She's the lady with the black bag and the black dress or jacket. That's Veronica Rabion. And if you look on the right hand side, that is it. That is authentication that happened after the Swedish game. The Switzerland game when they lost. She was fuming. She was angry. So if you just join me, this is what I was talking about. And also, I talk a bit about what you don't know, what I call the segment that I call what you don't know about the Euros. What you don't know about the Euros, I brought that up here. I got Tommy CFC fan in the chat. Big up to you, brother. And then the beautiful game also in the chat. Big up to you, brothers, for being here. Tommy said, "What's up, Blue Class TV? Not happy with Germany because I wanted them to beat England." It's unfortunate. I don't know, man. I supported both teams. It was very difficult for me to support one team because of five players on that day were supposed to be playing for me. We have Antonio Rudiger. I think 6 players. Yeah, 6 players. We have Antonio Rudiger, we have Kai Havertz, and we have Timo Werner from the German side. And then on the other side, the English side has Reece James. I think 5. I think Reece James and also Mason Mount. Oh yeah, 6, and Ben Chilwell. So 6 of them. Yeah, I got it right. 6 of them. So I was expecting this. One of them should make it true. And you know, you have to support the home team. Tommy, I know where you're coming from. I know you're against the English team, but sometimes you have to remember that the English have been so good playing home, but their next game is not going to be home anyway. So the English have to play well. They're not playing well. Although the win has been on their side, to be honest with you, they are not playing well. They are not playing well at all. So they have to do something. They have to really come up with their A games and really decide who they really want to start the game. I haven't seen anything from Jadon Sancho. I haven't seen much from Grealish. Grealish is a guy that I don't really rate because of his style of play. I don't fancy his style of play. Like I've said in my other streams, he's a guy that always want to draw fouls to himself instead of going for the attacks. He always like to draw certain things to himself. I mean, certain players to himself. He can get the ball, have an opportunity, then turns around and draw foul, which is something that I don't like about Jack Grealish. But he can get better if he stopped that. Something that what's his name? The Brazilian striker, Neymar. Neymar has been doing a lot and people have been talking about it. You got to be serious. You're a player. Why is he being tagged as the most fouled player in the Premier League? I saw it and I know what he's doing wrong and what he's doing right. So with this alone, I would say that what's his name? Jack Grealish need to stop that style and then try and look for the killer instant. Eden Hazard was the most fouled player in the Premier League at this time when he was playing in the Premier League. But what did Hazard did right? Hazard is always looking for the execution. When Hazard takes the ball, he's going direct, he's looking forward. But what's his name? Hazard always have to move forward with the ball when he gets the ball. But Grealish does it and turn around, trying to spin around and draw a foul to himself. That's the only difference between these two players who has been the most foul players in the Premier League. I had the chat message from, he says, let me read this one. This is from the beautiful game. He says, there is clearly a divided changing room. Giroud will have unified that team on the pitch. I understand they brought Giroud very late in the game. And also, this one is from number, I can't say the name very well. I don't want to say someone's name. So sorry I haven't got back to you, Blue Clouds TV. But Jorginho, apology, please. Jorginho, apology. Please. I don't get that one. But anyway, it's all good. Probably he could rephrase it again and make me understand it. Yeah. But it's all good. Like I said, you gotta move on from the Mbappe and then the I was talking about what Tommy CFC said about the English team. He wanted the English team to lose. Yeah, I don't blame you. Remember what you said on the football terrace. Yeah, I do remember what I said on the football terrace. Yes, I do remember, brother. Tommy CFC said, Tommy says a like and subscribe, guys, in the chat. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for this support. Thanks. I guess I have only 3 people watching, but then I know people are busy. You got people going to work, but then I have a little free time. I just feel like coming over here and chat with the subscribers and then viewers of Blue Clouds TV. I mean, you don't have to come over here and chat. You don't have to have the millions to watch it. If one person can watch it and be able to carry the news across, it's all good, and I'm happy with that. Yeah. So we're gonna move on, and then the next thing to talk about will be Fikayo, Tomori, and Willy Caballero. Also, Chelsea said bye-bye to these wonderful players. And then I've read and I made my research about these wonderful 2 players. Fikayo Tomori is gone for 28 million euros. Fikayo Tomori will be earning $3 million or $3 million euros a season, which is a big money for Fikayo Tomori at his age. But the only thing I didn't see from all that I read, welcome my brother Hams Master. It's been a long time, brother. It's been a long time. I haven't get back to you. I haven't asked you how you're doing. I've been so busy, but I hope you're doing very well. Beginning of this channel, it was all you. Until now, you and Tommy's always there, and you guys are always there helping Blue Clouds TV and supporting me spiritually, physically, and emotionally. Thank you guys for being here. It means a lot to me, Hams. You said, is it coming home? It looks like it's coming home. If England is able to pass that test, because the next English game, they'll be playing away from Wembley. And you guys remember, the last time that English won this competition, was it the Euros or the World Cup? I think the last time they won the World Cup, they had all their home games being played at Wembley. So would they be able to win it away from home? So if their next game they're able to play very well away, that would be a plus, because English are not playing very well. Although they're winning is the most important thing. They're winning, that's fine. But then they have to play well. Welcome to the screen, Lottie. Lodichenko, my brother. Thank you for being here. We're chatting football. You guys have missed a lot. I brought up. Do you guys want me to start all over again? Just to summarize what I said from the beginning to now. I'm a talkative, so don't worry. I can do it. If you guys want me to get back and then talk about what I said, I'm a talkative. Please, guys, if you're on the stream watching, do me a favor, subscribe to Blue Clouds TV. Share this video for me. We're trying to get out there. I have a lot of things that I want to do. But if I don't get all these subscribers, all these people in here, it limits what I want to do. You guys you understand what I'm trying to say? It will limit what I want to do, but I still will hold my heads up and still do it. You know, I'm trying to get there, get among the top content creators out there, the YouTubers. So, you know. Okay, this is from Hans Monster. Yeah, I'll talk about Ukraine, Ludi. I'll talk about Ukraine. I can't do anything without talking about Ukraine celebration. Amazing celebration from the Ukrainians. Unbelievable Zinchenko. Yeah, Hans Monster said England got the easiest path. Favorites for the final in my prediction. The winner of Italy and Belgium face England. Absolutely. If you look at Italy, I have it right here. Let me see what I have here. What we're talking about here right now. There we go. Let me share the screen. Okay. Now, this is what we have here. So now we have Denmark, Czech Republic here. So we have Ukraine. And then England. Is that what it is? I should be right. Let me refresh this page. Make sure I'm right. Okay. So this is what we have here. All right. Over here, the English seed past the Germans to get to this position. So now the Ukraine and England. Ukraine and England will play. And then they're going to face the Denmark and the Czech Republic. Whoever wins this in this group will be facing either England or Ukraine in this division. And then also the one that plays Belgium and Italy wins to come to this group over here, and then Switzerland and Spain will move on to this group over here. Then we'll look for the finals. Yep, finals is what we're all looking for. So, as it is now, it looks very bright for England though, but the only thing that we have to worry about is complacency. If complacency set in, there's no way. It's the same thing that set into the French camp. They thought they have it easy against the Switzerland. Do you see how Granit Xhaka was on top of his game? So if you underrate a team, you'll be laughing at the wrong side of your mouth. You don't have to underrate any other team at all, guys. No way. Let me see what they're saying over here. Boom here. Let me see. Okay, I'm trying to adjust my music so you guys can still enjoy the music whilst I'm talking at the same time. If it's too loud, someone should let me know. If the music is too loud, because I can't hear the music, I have to unmute myself from YouTube so I can be able to adjust the music. If it's too loud, if you guys are listening, let me know so I can correct it from here. This is from the beautiful game. He said Ukraine will play anti-football and surround the referee on every decision. We need to be clinical. Absolutely. Both teams. Right now, as I sit here, I talk as a neutral person. Ukraine play. I have a friend, you know. My buddy is a very close friend. He's called Willy. He's in the chat. He's a Ukrainian and he loves Ukraine, and I told him I support Ukraine also. I want Ukraine to be the dark horse. Now it looks like Switzerland and Ukraine have been the dark horse that are proven that have extended into the competition they're doing, and they're doing very well. So that's big up to Ukrainian national team, and then the Switzerland national team. Beautiful games. The Chelsea players in every tie. I think Chelsea, either Chelsea or Man City, either had the most amount of players in the competition. I'm not so sure about that statistic, but I think Chelsea has lots of players in the Euro competition than anybody. Yeah, Ludi Sheko is asking what team doesn't roll around the referee in this modern game. In every foul, you see players protesting, raising their hands, like, referee, red card, yellow card, what you doing, referee, what you doing, man? Red card, yellow card, look, he did that, he did this, foul, penalty. Yeah, you're gonna see this all the time. It happens, absolutely, that happens. But yeah, Ukraine played, whoever played against England, England and Ukraine, both teams have been playing very good. But England team, the English are not really impressing me. They're scoring goals. Can you imagine Harry Kane's first goal against the Germans? 1 goal in all the entire tournament. You know. And also Mbappe has the most amount of shots in the tournament. Yesterday was the day the game they played against was it Switzerland, right? Yeah. Was it Switzerland? I'm getting confused already. Yeah. Mbappe had 6 off targets. All the number of shots that he had 6 of them were all off target. None of them were on target. So that tells you how wasteful Mbappe was on there. Absolutely. The beautiful game said the red card changed the game. Yes, that's why they always tell players have to be very disciplined in every department of the game. You got to stay disciplined. You got to stay disciplined at all time. You got to stay disciplined at all time. And also, yeah, I'm going to talk about the Fikayo Tomori loan. Permanent move to AC Milan. And also the Willy Caballero also say bye-bye to Chelsea. So our third goalkeeper is no more with us anymore. So that means that we need another goalkeeper to be in there. And I know Chelsea main target is a striker, and then I think a DM. Matt Law said something about that. Matt Law said something about Chelsea's main priority. And then right now, Chelsea are trying to pay so much attention to players that they want to send out. They want to send players out because right now they've sold Tomori. Tomori's price tag was 20. That was his what they call it? His buyout clause was 28 million euros. That's what AC Milan paid him for to 2026. for 5 years contract. But the only thing I didn't see in the contract was a buyback clause. There wasn't any buyback clause which give Chelsea the upper edge to be able to be the first. If should in case AC Milan wants to sell Fikayo Tomori, there's no way Chelsea can say, hey, I have the edge, so I can buy him back. There's nothing like that. There's no buyback clause on Tomori's deal. So, is it another mistake that Chelsea is doing? Is it another mistake that Chelsea sells a player to another person and then turn around and go and buy the player for 70 million, 80 million? Is that what we're looking at again? Is this same thing going to repeat itself to our club or to Chelsea Football Club? You know, I can't wrap my head around this. But then, right now we have 38 million euros in the bank besides our transfer budget. So Chelsea have a little money to spend. They can cover the money for whoever they want to buy. But I know that Chelsea are looking for a DM, different type of DM, which is they're looking for Declan Rice and also looking for Boubacar Tomori. Is it Boubacar Kamari or Boubacar? The French player from Marseille. You know, Boubacar is in the news. Boubacar Kamari is in the news right now. His transfer price is 40.70 million. That is the guy. I've watched the guy play, and I've watched the what's his name? The other guy. There were two of them who are all young players. The one that I had Cesc Fabregas recommend to Chelsea. I don't think, to be honest with you guys, I saw the Boubacar Kamari guy played. And the way he covers lots of ground, though. He covers the ground and he's very athletic and he's present. You can feel his presence. But I'm telling you, his style of play, he will struggle in the Premier League. I don't think he can come to Chelsea and hit the ground running. Because I saw a couple tackles from him and setting style from him that I don't think he can do it in the Premier League. I don't think he can do it. Declan Rice is also very, very, very expensive. Too expensive for Declan Rice. 100 million for Declan Rice, it doesn't worth it. Even 70 million, if you tell me to buy Declan Rice for 70 million, I won't buy it. How versatile is Declan Rice? I know they've played him as a centre back before, but the fact that they've played him as a centre back doesn't mean you can put Declan Rice in the centre back all the time and he's gonna play. He's gonna give you 10 out of 10. It doesn't work like that all the time. Declan Rice wouldn't give you 10 out of 10 all the time if you put him in the centre back row, although he's versatile. He's good in the DM position. Right now, it looks like the Hakimi deal is off. But I know it's not really off per se until I see Hakimi holding the PSG jersey. Then I know he's off. Because I know what Chelsea can do. I know what Marina Ganaskaya can do in the later part of the transfer season. He can pull a surprise at any time. So I will not disclose anything coming from Marina, the transfer guru, I call her. She's a transfer guru. The Iron Lady. Marina Ganaskaya, the Iron Lady. So what Chelsea is trying to do now is trying to sell lots of players. Right now, I don't know what we can get from Ross Barkley. We bought Ross Barkley for 15 million. And then for now, we can sell Ross Barkley. Let me see his transfer, how much he costs right now. Let me see what Ross Barkley costs. Ross Barkley. Yeah. So what they're trying to do now is to trying to sell lots of players and then bring in some new players. So if we sell Ross Barkley and then we sell Bakayoko, Bakayoko, and then also we already got the money from, I think we got 7 million from the sale of Victor Moses. We got 7 million from the sale of Victor Moses. That is another money right there. We got 28 from Tomori Bakayoko. We got 7 million from Victor Moses. I'll put that down. Then we have the Ross Killer Barkley. Anytime I see him, he reminds me of John Cena. If you guys know John Cena very well, Ross Barkley reminds me of John Cena a lot. Look at him over here. Tell him what it looked like. Don't he look like John Cena to you guys? Look. I love Ross Barkley. I love him. But I'm one of his favorite fans. I'm one of Barkley's fans. Tell me, guys, don't it look like Ross Barkley look like John Cena? If you guys know John Cena, I know a lot of you guys watch what they call it, the wrestling, and look at his face over here. Doesn't it look like John Cena to you? Look at the one. Look at the one over here. Look at his face. Maybe John Cena look alike. John Cena look alike. Tell me, guys, don't it look like John Cena to you guys? That is John Cena look alike, guys. Yeah, Ross Barkley. Yeah, I love Ross Barkley a lot, man. I gotta find out what his price tag is right now. See, come on, bring it out. Well, now it looks like Barkley's market price is 22 million right now from the transfer marketplace. Barkley's transfer will cost 22 million. So if we sell Barkley for 22 million, we sell Victor Moses 7 million. Victor Moses is now in Russia. Yeah, with Sparta, I think Sparta Moscow. And then we have Tomori Bakayoko for 28 million. That's money right there. That's almost about 55 million from these 3 players alone. I don't know about other players, but we are making, if we sell Barkley for, I said 22 million. I wrote down 20 million. So 22. Yeah, that would give us 57 million. That alone is coming from Barkley. Let me get back to my chat and see what the chat are saying. Okay. This is coming from Ludichenko. He says, hopefully the Real Southgate shows up for the game. I hope so, that we see the Real Southgate and what he can do. I hope his bracelet does the magic for him this time. His bracelet that he's talking about, anytime he plays a game and he put it on, he wins his game. So I know he has his own thing that he believes. So I hope the bracelet makes him win all his games. Ludi said, with all due respect, Ukraine don't play anti-football. Absolutely. I watch Ukrainians game. Ukraine played wonderful football. They don't play anti-football. Guys, let's respect our fellow brothers in the chat, okay? We shouldn't disrespect our brothers. We have everybody coming from different nations. We all come together as one. So let's not disrespect the others. Ludi said, the beautiful games said the red card change. I thought I've read that. That's on Sweden, my friend. I prefer Chechimoni, and Rice is too expensive. 8 million for that guy, Chechimoni guy. Let me see what his price. People love that guy. I love him too, but sometimes I'm very worried about the inexperience and where we're going. Can those guys really make a difference? That's my only problem with those guys. But the other Boubacar Kamara guy, I don't think so. He'll be another Bakayoko. Another Bakayoko if you bring him in. I didn't get it right. Maybe that's wrong. Yeah. And then also DJ Sab is in the chat, my brother. Big up my G. How you doing, bro? I'm doing very well, my brother. I'm doing very well, hanging in here, chatting with you guys. It's always nice to see people chatting, and always nice to see people disliking it. Some dislike. It means that your channel is getting to people, new people that are disliking. It's not just the old friends. So if somebody come and dislike it, boom to me. I'm happy someone disliking it, because it means that the video is going out to new people. Absolutely, I like that. DJ Sab said, no, this one's from Fikayo. It says, hi guys, big up Nee. Thank you, Mikhail. Thank you for being here. Big up DJ Sab from Mikhail. Lodishenko said, big up my friends. That is to them. They said big up to you too. So guys, here we have a lot that we're chatting about here. And also, I said, the Haaland move. Now is the time to talk about the Haaland move. The Haaland move can still be on, because as of now, the Jadon Sancho deal is almost done. It's done. It's done. Jadon Sancho really now belongs to Manchester United. Jadon Sancho really now belongs to Manchester United, but Erling Haaland's situation, it's what we are looking at right now. Can Chelsea wait? Will Chelsea wait to another season to be able to get Erling Haaland's buyout clause for what I think is going to be this 60-something million? Or will Chelsea wait? Let me see what the main price was before I contradict myself. I hate lies. I don't want to lie to people. Okay. Here, let me show you what it says over here. Here it says Erling Haaland, who netted 41 goals in 41 appearances during the 2020-21 campaign, is valued at around 150 million by Dortmund, and the Blues are prepared to go as high as they possible can in bid to land his signature. So is Marina and his people willing to get the Haaland deal this summer, or are they gonna wait? From what I'm thinking is, Chelsea does a lot of transfer things behind the scene. They don't like to open up and for journalists to have the clue of what is going on. So what I think is they are trying to sell lots of players on loan and lots of players in the club that will be able to purchase or get the signature of Erling Haaland. I think the main target for Chelsea, either Erling Haaland or Romelu Lukaku. I know Lukaku came up and said, I'm happy over here. We've all heard that. How many times have we heard that? Many times, a million times, where you see players score goals and then they kiss their badge and they'll be like, Within the following summer, they want to move to another club. So what about the that they did? They did all that for nothing. It was back in the days 20, 30 years ago that when the player kicks the badge, that shows that the player really love. Now it's all about money. Why do you think Hakimi is favoring the PSG move more than the Chelsea move? Because maybe PSG wants to offer him more money, so he's interested in the money coming from PSG, because maybe it's gonna come up with high wages, or maybe because the price tag, whatever it is, was gonna be the same, but then maybe bonuses, agent fees, all these things come together, that makes the player's price goes very high. And also their wages. They always care about their wages, because we don't want anybody that will come to the club and destroy the format of the wages of the players. I said no for now. I know that Kante is the highest paid player in the league. I mean, in Chelsea. But yeah, Manchester City have been crazy too. Manchester City trying to buy Jack Grealish for 100 million. That is ridiculous. 100 million. That's what Aston Villa. Well, Aston Villa come and get Tammy Abraham. We want 30 million for Tammy Abraham or 40 million for Tammy Abraham. If you guys are demanding, that amount of money for your player, then we also demanding that amount of money for our leading goal scorer, the club leading scorer, which is Tammy Abraham. So, yeah, let us have it. We want that. We want that. Boubacar Kamari. Let me read some of the chat, and then let me see what you guys are saying now. Haaland or Bas. I've heard that guy too. That guy, I've heard that. Lodichenko said, Mikhail, thank you, my friend. Atmosphere here was ecstatic. Fireworks were fired at Dynamo Kiev Stadium. My people on the streets celebrating. Man, I remember I messaged you. You told me the same thing. I wish I was Ukrainian at that time. I love fireworks, man. Anyway, I'll be this Saturday, because we'll be having our Independence 4th of July. I'll be going to the races. I'll be going with the family to watch. This is what we call the demolition night, where you have all the monster trucks, the jump trucks. They're gonna be crashing. You see people, cars pulling semi trucks and all kind of stuff. Demolition night. That's what we call it, demolition night. If you guys haven't ever seen it, it's time, man. You wanna come to Michigan over here and see it. It's beautiful, and you guys will love it. Demolition night. You see monster trucks of all kinds, and then you see all that fireworks at the stadium. Almost about half an hour fireworks. Not that easy, man. All right, DJ Saps. Let me see what my fellow guys are saying over here. My fellow brothers. Haaland wants the Chelsea move to happen, as we are the only ones seriously wanting to make the offer, as long as we can get this deal to happen before Dortmund start their pre-season. That is right, man. That is right, DJ Sam. I know Haaland wants to move. 150 million. How much in wages? How much is he going to take away? Every week. Unbelievable. And then DJ Saab also said the player himself is on the holiday. This why nothing is happening at the moment. 4 years contract with options to extend an extra year, and Chelsea willing to pay him the wages he wants. Is this good or bad? DJ Saab, the question is too difficult for my head to process. It's too difficult, but I'll say, with my perspective, I always refer distant to what Chelsea perspective and is had on the show some time ago about the history behind our club. The history behind our club spending big money on big name players, and then they end up not carrying out the tax. They end up not playing well. But I don't know with Haaland. He's a different player. He's a different breed, man. Haaland is a different breed. He might turn out to be a different person. But how do we go about it? He's so young. Will his wages affect the team chemistry, the experienced players, if he's not able to get the goals? That is my only problem. But besides that, Chelsea have the money to pay Haaland his wages. Very difficult. Very, 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 very. Haaland's situation is very difficult. Very, very difficult. I don't know how to. Well, for me, what I'll say now is we need that player. If we wait until next season and then his price drop down, it'll be very difficult to get Haaland, because now we're gonna have lots of teams coming into the party. We're gonna have Real Madrid, Barcelona, PSG, Man United might also join the race for the signature of Erling Haaland. The beautiful game said Hans Monster will play those losers in the what color is London trophy in pre-season. Hans Monster said, ha ha ha, London is blue, third biggest club in England, ahead of Arsenal. You guys are okay. You guys fight and have your conversation over there, so I can continue mine here too. Yeah, I'm trying to get a right answer for DJ Sab. What do you guys think of the chat? Is Chelsea going for the 150 mark Erling Haaland and be able to pay him £300 a week or £400 a week, as I've heard from other sources? He will be available for 75 million next season, Haaland. So all the other big clubs will be chasing him 100%. Yes, that's what I said. Mikel also said, I'm okay either. I think we have no choice. We have no choice. But I don't want Chelsea to be the laughing stock in England, that we spend money on bullshit players. Excuse me for my language. We spend money on players that cannot live up to expectation. Is that what it is? Can Chelsea? Well, I think we can do it. I think we have to go for it, because now we have a world-class coach that can really modify and really keep Erling Haaland on his toes and trying to make him the best player that he wants to be. I think we should try it, because that guy, it's a Ballon d'Or to be making soon. He's a Ballon d'Or player. So whatever resources we have, we should be able to sell these players. We've already have 28 million coming from Tomori and Bakayoko. We have 7 million coming from Victor Moses. We can get 22 million from Ross Barkley. And also we can get some money coming out from, what's his name? Drinkwater. And then also, did I say Bakayoko? Yeah, Bakayoko. This is tomorrow's money. We have to look for Bakayoko, sell him. I don't know about Baba Rahman. Baba Rahman, we have to sell that guy for a very long time. He's still walking around Greece. I don't know what the hell he's doing. I watched him live. He played the Ghana national team, and he was shit. You see players passing him on the left hand side. Alonso is even better off Baba Rahman. They just need to sell him now, and then add that money to our transfer money that we have, and go get Erling Haaland now. What you guys saying, man? Lodichenko said, well, Haaland be able to press and help the team without the ball. He doesn't do much in Dortmund. Well, when it comes to the Premier League, he has to do it. He has no choice. He has to press. He has to look at what Mason Mount is doing. You have to press. He have to see what Timo Werner is doing 90 minutes. Pressing in the Premier League is the key. The best way to defend is to attack. So pressing high, that is the trademark of Mason Mount and then Timo Werner. So he can play in our team without pressing. It can happen. It cannot happen. And then what do you guys, let me get out of, am I done with all what I was going to talk about? No, I think I've dealt with the, I started with the Haaland, I started with the fiasco in the French camp. I talked about Fikayo Tomori's permanent move to AC Milan. I've also talked about the Willy Caballero exit. Chelsea said bye-bye to Willy Caballero. And also I talk about Boubacar Kamari and then his Tekmo or whatever his name is. And I've talked about this. I've talked about Haaland right now. So now what do you guys make? I have a question for all my viewers and all my listeners. Somebody might be listening but not viewing. Somebody might be viewing and doing the listening at the same time. And then also contributing, commenting, talking to the fans, viewers at the chat room. So if it's the first time watching Blue Clouds TV, wherever you are, do me a favor, guys. Smash the like button for me. Comment below. Subscribe to the channel. Share the videos wherever platform you found yourself. It means a lot to me and then my brand as a whole. If you don't like the show, if you don't put a like on it, YouTube is not going to promote my video. If you want to see Blue Clouds grow to be like the football terrorists, to be like the other guys in the scene, do me a favor, share the stream, share my videos right now to every platform that you have, so people can jump on and then watch Blue Clouds TV talk about the Euro update and what you don't know about the Euros. If you guys miss something from the Euros, what you don't know, I have it's something that I do on the channel. I bring out things about the history of the Euros and who scored how many goals and who scored that goals and who did this, who got eliminated, who went to the quarterfinals the first time, that kind of thing. I always bring those things up on the channel. Once in every 2 days, I do get that collection, I do the research, put them down on the paper and bring them up here and make a video of it. See ya. This is just by the way. Let me get that out of the way. Okay, DJ Sap said we are chasing 3 position in the team with the fourth being alone, which is a goalkeeper. Absolutely, because Willy Caballero is no more there. So yeah, definitely have to look for a goalkeeper. The position are center back, CDM, a striker. Oh, my thing is going up. CDM, a striker main priority, and then Erling Haaland deal is slowing the other deals down. I think it's because of the Euros. That is why we're not hearing much of an update from the Erling Haaland move. I think it's because of the Euros, guys. So yeah, let's have a little bit of patience, and then when the Euros come to an end, we'll see our way forward. The beautiful game said we are second in chance creation last season. Imagine having a finisher. We are position based team now. Absolutely, we are position based team. We play tiki-taka football. I think the best thing that is helping Chelsea now is the key players that we have in defense that are very good playing out from the back, including Edouard Mendy as the goalkeeper, the sensational, the best transfer of the season. I would say the best transfer of the season. A player from 0 to 100. Look at where he was coming from. What he was. He almost gave up in football, and then somebody gave him the opportunity to play football again. You know, and be able to move from where was it Linz, where the team that Peter Cech used to play, and now he's here with Chelsea. Number of clean sheets. The number of clean sheets. I'm sure he won the Golden Gloves for the Champions League. I stand to point to correction, but I feel like he should be the guy to win the Golden Gloves. Just the ended Champions League competition. Mikhail said we don't need centre back. No, we don't need centre back. Oh, DJ Sab said centre back. I think we need the CDM. We don't need a centre back. Because in the centre back, DJ Sam, if you're listening, we have too many players play in that position. Right now, what it is guys, don't worry. I'll get back to all your messages. I'll take time and read all those messages. So don't worry at all. Just keep them coming. What is going on now is Varane also. What I heard and what I read from I didn't read. I listened to Fabrizio Romano's podcast, and what he said was that Varane is looking to move. He wants to pursue another challenge. He's looking for a different challenge. But Florentino Perez and then the recent Madrid coach, which is Carlo Ancelotti, is trying to keep this guy. They're trying to persuade him to stay with Madrid. But he said he wants a different challenge. So it's something that Chelsea, lots of teams are looking into this player and see if they can have the signature of him. But I don't know why Chelsea will be in the race for Rafael Varane. Is Rafael Varane going to come to Chelsea and play second fiddle to Thiago Silva? Is that what it's going to be? Because we have a Christensen who is playing his best tournament right now. He's playing his best game in the Euro 2020. We saw Christensen who came in when Thiago Silva got injured, and he played marvelously. We didn't miss Thiago Silva when he got injured. Christensen have grown up. Christensen have learned from his mistake. Christensen is now building so much experience for himself. So I think that we have to give Christensen, and I think Chelsea will be selling Zuma, because it doesn't look like Tuchel rate Zuma at all. He doesn't rate Zuma, and I have my own problem with Zuma. I don't like his way of playing out from the back. He always panic, and he's not good on the ball. He always got to go down like, I don't know, like a frog to be able to give a simple pass. I don't get it. Cool. I think that's one of the reasons why Tuchel doesn't fancy him. Okay. Yeah. Mikhail said Gahel can join Chelsea's senior team if needed. Absolutely. Gahel can join if there is room. I don't want that's like I said my other stream. I don't want these young players to come in and then they're gonna end up being on the bench. It will hurt my feelings, because it's better for them to put them on loan, for them to be able to build some time for themselves, to be able to play more, and then also be able to get experience for themselves. But if you bring them to the senior team and then put them on the bench, I wouldn't like it. Unless the player is willing to fight for a position in the team, then that's fine. Okay. DJ Sap said, I agree on the Mikhail. I agree on that, Mikhail. But Rudiger signing a new contract is 100% set in stone, despite TT wanting him to stay. This is why centre back has only been mentioned. But Antonio Rudiger, I think he wants more money. That's the only thing that I see from Rudiger. Rudiger wants more money. So if Rudiger wants more money, Should we just give him more money? Because we see his transformation since Thomas Tuchel came in. Rudiger has been immense. I used to call him erratic Rudiger. But you could tell Rudiger has really transformed himself from what he used to be under Frank Lampard. Probably Frank Lampard didn't know how to use Rudiger very well. Or maybe the style of play did not suit the style of Rudiger. That's what I think. I think that style did not really suit him as a player. DJ Sap said I agree with no. I've read that one, so this one will be Hams Master. Hams Master said I really want Verratti. I really like him. I think he will be an upgrade for Jorginho and Mead. Jorginho and what does that be? Jorginho Mead. Mead. What is Mead? Well, I'm thinking too much of it. I can't even get that. Well, he said he wants Jorginho. I want Verratti. Verratti is not going to move. I know you want Verratti is a very good player, and I know you want him, but I'm sorry. You know how many teams have been trying so hard to get Verratti. He doesn't want to move and go anywhere. So if you're expecting Verratti, I'll tell you, man, forget it. Verratti ain't coming nowhere. He's not coming to Chelsea. He's not going to Manchester City. You know how many teams that have trying to get his signature. He always turn them down. It's just like the Achraf Hakimi deal. Achraf Hakimi himself is a French-speaking guy. He understands the French language more fluently, and he wants to be with French people. Since the whole league is being spoken by French players, they dominate the league. Mikhail says CDM and striker are areas that can be tweaked to improve from the last year and provide more quality depth. Absolutely. CDM, like I said, CDM and the striker rule are the main rule, the main position that we got to fill in this season, this coming season. I can't wait. Mikhail said we have check for backup. Absolutely, you were right. Because I remember one of the games that we played, I don't know if it was the FA Cup or the Champions League, they put Peter Cech at the third choice goalkeeper. I don't know if you guys remember that. Peter Cech was putting down the third choice goalkeeper. Yeah, Peter Cech, it will work. Mikhail said if Rudy leaves, it's good for Gay. Absolutely, Rudy. I mean, Gay will be happy if Rudiger leaves. Why wouldn't he? He can fight this way because Rudiger is playing like a monster right now, and it's not giving nothing away. Yeah. How long have I been streaming? Let me check how long. And 10 to. How long, boy? I'm tired right now. I am very tired. See, watching now. Started streaming. I can't tell on my stream. I can't even tell. How long? Let me see if I can refresh the stream. Yeah. Oh, it's past my 1 hour. I was supposed to be streaming for 1 hour. Let me wrap things up. You guys have any other questions? Yeah, I still got some questions here. I'm gonna read them. Where'd they go? Come on. Ooh. Okay, the chat is still here. Let me read. DJ Subset. DJ Subset. Okay, this one is from I123. Love you. This sister is always following me everywhere I go. It says, she said, Nee Zion, haven't heard from you much this week. Hope all is well with you. Yeah, absolutely. I was sick for the past 2 days, so I couldn't come up here and do anything. No video, nothing. My sinuses, I still have the same problem. My sinuses, because our weather has been very bad. It's been raining a lot, so some of our places is. If you live in Canada, I'm sure, Mikhail, you might have heard the news because you live in Canada, that it's been raining non-stop here in Michigan. It won't stop raining. Oh, raining all the time. DJ Sap said Techmani deal does not need waiting as he is not involved in the Euros, was never selected for France team. This deal should be easy to get over the line. Again, no deal is being done because of move, Erling Haaland move. That is right. Erling Haaland is stopping everything because the main priority is Erling Haaland. Without Erling Haaland, they're not buying anybody else. I gotta drink some water. I'm getting dry throat. Mikhail said, Chelsea Perspective said, big up my brother, big up to you too, Chelsea Perspective. Mikhail says, Zuma haters, Rudy was same on ball under Lampard. TT fixed one. Why can't he fix other? Mikhail, this I don't hate Zuma. I don't hate Zuma. I feel uncomfortable when he's playing out from the back. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate Zuma at all. I feel uncomfortable when he's playing out from the back and he's playing with Chelsea. I feel very uncomfortable. That's my only problem. But because of some passes that sometimes you don't go very well. He's Ludi said valid point, Mikhail. Mikhail said I agree he can't fix Zuma. And yes, I agree we don't need a centre back, but apparently TT was a new centre back. Maybe he's trying to say Tinty was a new centre back. Maybe. TT wants, then TT gets. All hail TT. All hail TT. Justice Perspective said, man, Rudiger deserve a raise. Can you believe that a lot of these tournaments earn more money than him? Can you believe that a lot of his teammates, a lot of his teammates earn more money than him? Absolutely, man. He's been the pivot, the more focal person in our defense. So if it won't be fair if his teammates are making more money than him. I don't know how much Rudiger makes right now. Do somebody know? Please, if you know how much Rudiger makes, you can share it on the comment section below, so we can all. Guys, I've passed. I was supposed to stream for an hour. Your brother got to go and lay down for bed. It's 2:19 p.m. right now here in Michigan, and I've been home since 7 o'clock in the morning from work, and I've never had to sleep. My eyes are rolling right now. this is a very big question to all the guys, me and all the guys on the chat. It's the beautiful game has asked a very vital question. Will you guys be happy if Haaland was the only incoming this season? Now everybody tell me. Please. Let's try and answer our brother's question. Yeah, DJ Sub, my nose. If you can, I don't know if you can really hear my voice very well. My left nose is kind of blocked, and I'm having a hard time breathing. Yesterday was very bad. I went to work and my eyes were all watering. Oh, it's very difficult for me to do my work and then also talk at the same time and eating at the same time, especially when the food is warm. Thank you, DJ. Guys, so what do you think? Would you guys be happy if Haaland was the only incoming this season? Or you guys expect more? If Marina shook us with just Erling Haaland, will you be happy? Man. Alright, thank you, Ludi. I'll try. Try very well. I can't breathe here. It's all blocked. Just like that. This side, see that? Can breathe. Nothing is coming. I tried to be on the stream yesterday and I couldn't. I can barely talk. I feel like I had colds and shivering a little bit, but today I felt a little bit okay, but my sinuses is bothering me. I said, yeah, I don't care. Just have to come here and talk to DJ Sav, the beautiful game, Lodi, Chelsea perspective. I want 2, 3, 4, love you, and on Mikhail and everybody. Hams, Master, and all these guys that have been on the stream. Thank you for being here and watching. Guys, please share the stream for me. Share the stream if you're watching it. It means a lot to me, man. I'm trying so hard to be able to get there. So, yeah. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you. I always leave you guys with little desperados. Hang on to hope. Enjoy my interview. If you guys haven't seen my intro yet, enjoy it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV.